Suppose that France and Germany both produce schnitzel and wine, and the table shows the combination of the goods that each country can produce in a day. The first question: who has a comparative advantage in producing wine, and who has a comparative advantage in producing schnitzel? So, the first one, from the table, we can see that France has a comparative advantage in producing wine, and Germany has a comparative advantage in schnitzel. And this is because the opportunity cost of producing an additional unit of wine in France or producing an additional unit of wine in France is 2 units of schnitzel, right? While it is 3 units of schnitzel in Germany. So that's how we got it. So therefore, France has a lower opportunity cost in wine. In producing wine. Now moving to the next question. Suppose that France is currently producing 1 bottle of wine, 1 bottle of wine and 6 pounds of schnitzel, and Germany is producing 3 bottles of wine and 6 pounds of schnitzel. Demonstrates that France and Germany can both be better off if they specialize in producing only one unit, only one good, and then trade for the other. So since France has a comparative advantage in wine and Germany has in schnitzel, France should specialize in production of wine and Germany should specialize in the production of schnitzel. So if France produce 4 units of wine, so France should specialize in wine because it has a comparative advantage, and Germany should specialize in schnitzel. So if France can produce 4 units of wine and Germany can produce 15 units of schnitzel, so that's what's going to be. Then the world production will increase, and 4 units of wine, you have 4 units of wine, and we have 15 units of schnitzel. Now let the terms of trade be let the terms of trade be 1 unit of wine and 3 units of schnitzel. Now France will be able to trade 3 bottles of wine for 9 units of schnitzel. So France can trade 3 bottles of wine for 9 units of schnitzels, and Germany, on the other hand, can export 9 units of schnitzel for 3 units of wine imports. So therefore, trade is mutually beneficial as the world consumption will increase. So we can say trade is mutually beneficial as world consumption increases. Now, after the trade, France will consume 1 unit of wine and 9 units of schnitzel, whereas Germany can consume 3 units of wine and 6 units of schnitzel. So after the trade, France consumes 1 unit of wine and 9 units of schnitzel, while Germany consumes 3 units of wine and 6 units of schnitzel. And that's the answer.